A bright and upbeat teenager, champion snowboarder Ellie Souter had a promising future, but last week on her 18th birthday, she took her own life. Today, her family and friends gathered near her home in the French Alps to celebrate her life and say their goodbyes. Ellie Souter had a history of mental health issues. Her family say the pressure of elite performance may have been the catalyst that caused her to end her life.
It can be really, really intense when you're in a sport and you're fighting to constantly compete and do well and looking for funding, promotions, contracts, whatever it is you're looking for. That can be really intense. So if you do have someone that's outside of the sport who's maybe been in that environment and done it before and gone through things and has techniques of how they get through it, then it's really, really valuable.
The True Athlete Project is an organisation which helps mentor young sportsmen and women. Souleyman Bah is one of the athletes supported by the project. He suffers from a rare eye condition called RP, which renders him visually impaired.
One of the best things they do is to revolutionise sports psychology. They look at it from a holistic point of view. They teach you ways of coping and dealing with your thoughts and emotions, both as an athlete and as an individual.
Ellie's family have set up a foundation for young athletes who need financial help to compete in winter sports. They say they want to keep her memory alive.
This event, we've had lots of people emailing and calling and tweeting us saying, oh wow, I now understand why you do what you do. It's tragic that it takes this kind of event for people to get it and to start to appreciate that there is a major crisis in youth sport particularly, but obviously in our culture as a whole. We want to equip coaches to be able to deliver really high quality impact, particularly around nurturing the mental well-being of young people. We have programs which target schools, so we integrate mindfulness with basketball, for example. We run mindfulness classes for athletes. We have holistic retreats. And we have a mentoring program which pairs Olympians and Paralympians with young people. And so the mentor gets trained to deliver our curriculum. And it's all designed to be able to improve performance, to nurture mental health and well-being, and to cultivate a more compassionate culture of sport and a more compassionate society as a whole. Millions of people are engaged in sport. It is an incredible platform for affecting the mental health crisis in this country. But it has to be done in the right way, and we have to equip coaches, we have to reimagine sport programs, and that's what we're trying to do. So, I mean, I'm certainly going to redouble my efforts to reach as many people as we possibly can. I can't help but feeling, while we're a small sort of new organisation, if only we'd have grown quicker, maybe we could have reached Ellie, and so our goal is to be able to impact people going through the same kinds of thing. With Ellie Souter's family's permission, and we'd love to reach out to them in time, we'd like to create an Ellie Souter scholarship to honour her legacy, which would provide a scholarship for a young person, a young athlete, to come onto our mentoring program and get this support system, these various tools that we provide through that program. We hope that by providing psychologists for young athletes to talk to, by introducing things like mindfulness, by reshaping how we view ourselves as athletes so it's much more than just a physical pursuit that's measured by winning and losing, we feel that can have a tremendous knock-on effect for people going through the things that Ellie clearly tragically went through.